Hello and welcome everyone. In today's video we'll be learning 4 different types of blendings with easy tips and tricks of coloring. So let's begin. So always make sure you're ready with all your art supplies before we start coloring, so that you don't keep searching for your art supplies while coloring, because that might take some time and the colors on the canvas will dry quickly and we won't be able to blend properly. So today I'll be sharing with you blending techniques on these small canvases and then demonstrate on a large canvas to make blending more clear to you. So canvases are a little rough and coarse in texture, so you can always prime them using gesso and make them smooth. This will make your blending and coloring process more easier. But if you don't have it, there is no problem at all. You can always use water and use a flat brush to apply wet brush all over the canvas to make it moist, and this will help in easy blending of colors. So talking about colors, you can always dilute your acrylic colors with acrylic medium. This will slow down the drying process of your color. But if you don't have it, then use water to dilute your colors. I always use water for mixing colors, and this acrylic medium is very useful for one-stroke paintings as well. Moving on to brushes, so the size of the brush that you'll choose will depend on the size of the canvas and the area you want to blend. For example, if you need blending on a small area, then you'll use a small flat brush. And if you have to blend on a larger area on a bigger canvas, then use a large flat brush. So you can use any large flat brush that you have, or use any ordinary brushes. These I got from hardware shop, and these are one of my most favorite brushes. So a small tip while choosing brushes for blending: don't use brushes like these which are not stiff. They won't be able to blend colors on the canvas. So the bristles of the brushes have to be like this. They have to be stiff and strong to combine colors. So now let's begin with the first type of blending, which is horizontal blending. So now I'm applying color on the canvas. You can choose any color combination. As the canvas is small, so I'm using a smaller flat brush. Now add different color on the top. Here I have not added any water to the color or any acrylic medium gloss to the color. I'm using it directly. So if your color is not very thick and your brush is moving very smoothly on the canvas, then you can always use the color directly. Now start blending from top to bottom, and always remember to lower down the pressure on the brush when you move downwards to get soft blended effect. And if your colors dry while blending, then use a wet brush to blend colors or add some water to your color. Now use a separate dry flat brush to blend everything together. And now follow the same technique and let's blend on a large canvas. So before we start, you can prime your canvas by using gesso and let it dry completely. You can also apply a layer of wet brush on the top and make your canvas moist, which will help in easy blending of colors. Now add blue color on the top and start moving from top to bottom. While you move downwards to get the gradient effect and blended effect on the canvas. So now let's move on to the next blending, which is diagonal blending. So in this, we'll apply white acrylic color on the corner. Again, you can choose any color of your choice. And now start adding pink color from the top corner. So before these colors dry, let's start blending them in diagonal direction. Use a separate flat dry brush to blend both the colors from the center. You can always increase the intensity of color on the top for adding that depth and finished look. So this kind of blending is very useful in finishing the edges of the painting. And now let's use the same technique on a large canvas. So let's move on to the third blending, which is a semicircular blending. For this, apply color in semicircular area. And here the movement of the brush will also be semicircular or like half circle. Also add another color on the top and blend them both together. So gently blend the color downwards and start blending them together, and move the brush in semicircular direction for getting the right shape. And if you think that the desired color is not visible more, then you can increase its intensity. Like here we are adding more white color as I want it to be seen very clearly, and now blend it with other color. Use a dry flat brush at the end to blend all the colors together. You can always add different shade of color on the top. And if colors are drying quickly, then use a wet brush to blend them together. And it does not always have to be a perfect blend. Sometimes few visible shades or stroke give a very beautiful look to the painting, as if there is some movement in the background. So don't judge yourself if your blending does not come out well on the first go. It needs little practice, and just enjoy the process and enjoy coloring. And now let's use the same technique on a large canvas. And now let's move on to the fourth blending, which is circular blending. For this, apply color on the corner and leave a circular shape in the center. Now add another color on the center and start rotating the brush like this. And by rotating the brush, the colors will blend together. If this looks a little difficult to you, then you can blend it in semicircular form, that is, first blend the top of the circle and then the bottom of the circle individually. And now let's practice this on a large canvas. So it might happen that you might not get this blending right on the first go. So don't worry at all, it all comes with little practice. And even if your blending is not very smooth, so that does not make you any less. Art is to enjoy and these mistakes become beautiful learnings. So with time, all of us have improved, so don't give up and enjoy coloring. So now let me share with you a few blending hacks that will make blending very easy for you. Now it might happen while blending the colors, your colors might dry. So in that case, apply a layer of the same color again on both the corners. And now start blending both the colors from the center. This technique can be used to fix the canvases that have dried and you will be able to show blending effect again. Use a dry brush to blend the colors outwards for the final look. This next hack will help you when even after a lot of trial, the blending effect is not up to the mark. So then try the wet on dry blending technique and add color on dry surfaces and create blending effect. You can also use the scumbling effect, which is applying color on dried surfaces, which is great for making clouds and for mixing multiple colors together for making amazing backgrounds. And now moving on to the best hack. For achieving a perfect blending effect, add color on both the corners of your moist flat brush and prepare a color mix like this. And now apply it on the canvas where you need to show the perfect blending. This one stroke technique will help you in achieving the blending effect very easily, so do give it a try. Now this is an interesting hack for canvases. For practicing blending, you don't have to buy canvases, you can make them easily at home. You can find the complete video at the end of the video. So you can always experiment and practice on these inexpensive canvases made at home as much as you want and start coloring. As a beginner, I always used to love painting on them. And now moving on to the last step, then always try to use a tabletop easel or a studio easel for blending, because you will have a right perspective of coloring and you'll be able to see the colors very clearly. At the same time, it will help us in maintaining a good body posture while coloring and we don't get tired very easily. But if you don't have it, don't worry at all. You can use any box and place it on the top of the canvas. This will help you in giving the right perspective and increase the angle while coloring. But you must have always seen me painting on a canvas which is kept straight on the table, and that's because of the camera position. And while shooting, I want to give you the best angle from where you can see the painting very clearly. So that is the reason it is kept straight on the table. But you should not do that. You should always elevate your canvas and then paint for right body posture and perspective of the painting. So that's it for today. I hope you liked today's video, and for more such interesting videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.